Welcome to SacramentoComedy.com. I'm Cole Black, and today we're at Tommy T's in the green room, live with Mikey Winfield. Hey, Mike, what's happening, brother?
Hey, man, it's crazy, because if we're talking about comedy, man, phenomenal. Things are great, excitement, happy, and then you go into what I talk about on stage, which is like my life, right? And then it's a whole nother dramatic situation, you know?
Right. Well, I know one thing. I know you got something good coming up, man. A big day for you. December 4th is like a huge launch day for you out here. You're dropping on Comedy Central. You got the morning show and a show here at Tommy T's, as a matter of fact. Tell us a little bit about that, man.
They call it the trifecta, man, because yeah, that night I'm gonna be on Comedy Central's Live at Gotham, man. My first time on Comedy Central. I recorded it, so it's just set to air. It went well, and I'm just excited to see how it looks, you know. And that same morning, man, I'm doing like the morning show on the radio, and probably I'll probably do like Good Day Sacramento too, you know. Granted, I'm in town,
right? And
I'm gonna be here at Tommy T's, and they're gonna air it live.
Oh man, that's huge. That's big.
Yeah, they're gonna put it on the screen, so it's cool.
So you definitely one of the brightest stars shining coming out of Northern California right now. One of the brightest stars shining in comedy as far as the new faces go. I know that you did Showtime not too long ago. Was that Comic Without Borders?
Yeah, man, that was exciting, man, because I work with this dude, Russell Peters, man, and yeah, I don't know, man, like opportunities happen and come to you from, I believe, like diligent hands bring wealth. So you work hard, you get it. And I've been working hard, man, and things just keep happening. And Comics Without Borders, man, was like second or something TV appearance, man. So there was still like nerves boiling in me.
Right.
And the thing about it too is when it was set to air, I was kind of nervous about people seeing it because I knew that there was some nerves in me.
Right.
But man, I feel different about Comedy Central, man. This thing is about to air. I'm like, I can't wait to see it either, you know.
I know the Montreal Comedy Festival, it seemed like it might have been a turning point in your career as far as exposure goes. It seems like after doing that, things really started happening. Can you tell us about that and that experience?
Montreal Comedy Festival, for me, I was like the new face on it, man. And again, it was a time when like I'm getting opportunities because people were just like, they liked me and they were like, yeah, this dude's cool, man. But in terms of the product, I still felt like it was like the polish on it wasn't as shiny, you know? It was like, eh, he's funny. And I look back and I'm like, man, it's okay. I know the jokes I was telling at the time, and you know, a couple of things going through my mind is not what's going through my mind today. So it's kind of like, man, it was a blessing to be a part of it. I met a lot of people that I still stay in contact with. A lot of industry kind of saw my face, man, so you get on this little radar. You get on this radar, so when people thinking like, we need a skinny black ass dude with big ass teeth, then they're like, oh yeah, Mikey Winfield, you know, and I pop into people's heads on that.
Right.
But in terms of the product, man, it was just like a face, you know, but now like, even now, I'm like, it's coming together. I feel good about what I'm doing on stage. But then it's going to be 3 years from now, I'll be like, man, that crap was whack, man. You know, I'm going to hate my Comedy Central thing in like 3 years, because that's what happens with me, man. I like fall out of love with my old stuff and just generate new stuff. And as long as the people are happy, though, you know, I feel like, all right, cool.
Right. Now, I know that you and Bobby Lee had a pilot y'all did together, and can you tell us about how that went? Bobby Lee from Mad TV, yeah.
Man, that's one of my greatest experiences, man, because it's crazy how it happened. This is why I tell everybody, man, just be there. Like, if you're a comedian, if you're an entertainer, just be there. You don't have to be you don't have to be invited to festivals or parties or whatever, just be there. Because, man, I met Bobby Lee in Vegas at this Las Vegas Comedy Festival, right? I was hanging with Russell, and we just walking. He talking to Bobby for a minute. I say what's up to Bobby. Bobby looks at me, nothing. We talk for like literally 20 seconds. Bam! My manager agent, they get a hit like 2 weeks later, and they're like, yeah, we want Mikey to be the co-star in Bobby Lee's pilot.
That's big.
Yeah, man, just off of like the dude saying, man, this dude's cool. I like this dude. He was friendly, he was nice, he looks like he looks. He's perfect for my pilot, and that's simple. I'm in a TV show. Potentially that could have super changed my life, you know?
Right.
But man, like Bobby brought me on, man, I did, you know, did the stuff, and that was the greatest experience.
You talk a lot about your wife being an older woman, and you having a stepson. How old is your stepson actually?
Man, he about to graduate high school.
So he's about your age.
Yeah, man.
That's not jokes. That's real talk.
Yeah, this is an old dude, man. You know.
Yeah.
SacramentoComedy.com. Yeah.